How did ancient civilizations without modern tools or computers construct monuments that defy our understanding of engineering? From pyramids aligned with cosmic precision to self-healing concrete, these are not just ruins of the past. They are living testimonials to a lost genius. Today, we unravel 20 engineering secrets that prove our ancestors were far more advanced than we ever imagined. Let's begin in Egypt, under the shadow of the Great Pyramid of Giza. Beyond its staggering size, its most profound secret is its orientation. Each of its 4 sides aligns almost perfectly with the cardinal points, true north, south, east, and west. The precision is astonishing, accurate to within 1/15th of a degree. How did they achieve this without a compass? Historians believe they used the stars, tracking their movement across the night sky to find a perfect celestial north. This wasn't just construction. It was a conversation with the cosmos. And what about the colossal stones themselves? Some weighing over 80 tons. For centuries, we pictured thousands of workers dragging these blocks across the desert under brutal conditions. But recent discoveries paint a different picture. Ancient reliefs, combined with modern experiments, show that the Egyptians had a simple yet brilliant trick. They wet the sand in front of the sleds. This simple act of adding water reduced the friction by half, making the impossible task of moving multi-ton stones suddenly possible. It's a testament to how practical ingenuity can overcome monumental challenges. Egypt wasn't the only civilization to master stone. In the highlands of Peru, the Inca built fortresses like Sacsayhuaman with a technique that still baffles engineers. Their stone masonry is legendary. They carved massive, irregularly shaped stones that fit together so perfectly that not even a knife blade can slip between them. And they did this without a single drop of mortar. Each stone was a unique puzzle piece, meticulously carved and pounded into place to create earthquake-resistant walls that have stood for over 500 years. The sheer labor and precision involved are almost unimaginable. Now, let's journey across the world to India, to the Kailasa temple at Ellora. Most buildings are constructed from the ground up, but the Kailasa temple is different. It was carved from the top down. Artisans started with a single massive cliff face and excavated downwards, chiseling away over 200,000 tons of volcanic rock to reveal a magnificent temple complex. This subtractive method meant there was no room for error. One wrong cut, and the entire design could be compromised. It's an architectural feat of reverse engineering, creating a masterpiece not by adding, but by taking away. Back in Europe, the Roman Empire was building an infrastructure that would last for millennia. The secret to their enduring aqueducts, bridges, and even the Colosseum? Roman concrete. For centuries, we couldn't replicate its durability. Modern concrete crumbles after decades, while Roman structures have weathered 2,000 years of wars, earthquakes, and elements. Scientists recently rediscovered the formula, a mix of volcanic ash, lime, and seawater. When cracks form, the seawater seeps in and reacts with the volcanic material, creating new crystals that fill the gaps. The concrete literally heals itself. It's a sustainable, self-repairing technology we are only now beginning to understand. Equally revolutionary was the Roman arch. Its simple, curved design was a masterclass in physics. Instead of pushing weight straight down, the arch distributes it outwards, along the curve and down into the supporting columns. This allowed the Romans to build bigger, stronger, and more efficiently than anyone before. They could span vast rivers with aqueducts that carried fresh water for miles and construct enormous amphitheaters without the need for internal supports. The arch became the architectural backbone of an empire. And their roads, built with deep foundations and layered stone, were so well engineered that many are still in use today, a testament to their philosophy: build to last. The Greeks, neighbors and rivals to the Romans, were masters of a different kind. They understood aesthetics and perception better than anyone. Take the Parthenon in Athens. To the naked eye, its columns appear perfectly straight. But they aren't. Each column bulges slightly in the middle, a technique called entasis. The architects knew that perfectly straight lines can appear to curve inward from a distance. By introducing a deliberate, subtle curve, they created an optical illusion of perfection. They weren't just building a temple. They were sculpting perception itself. Their genius extended to sound as well. In the ancient theater of Epidaurus, acoustics are so perfect that an actor whispering on stage can be heard clearly in the very last row, nearly 60 meters away. The secret lies in the limestone seats. Their stepped, corrugated design acts as a natural sound filter, suppressing low-frequency crowd noise while amplifying the high-frequency sounds of the performers' voices. It's an ancient sound system, built entirely from stone. Meanwhile, on the misty plains of England, another mystery was taking shape: Stonehenge. These massive saracens and bluestones weren't just stacked on top of each other. They were meticulously interlocked. The builders carved mortise and tenon joints, a sophisticated woodworking technique applied to stone. The upright stones had protruding pegs, or tenons, that fit into carved holes or mortises in the horizontal lintels. This puzzle-like construction made the entire structure incredibly stable, allowing it to withstand the winds and rains of Britain for over 4,000 years. Jumping across the Atlantic to the Mayan civilization, we find an architecture deeply connected to the cosmos. The Temple of Kukulkan at Chichen Itza is a giant stone calendar. Twice a year, during the spring and autumn equinoxes, a remarkable event occurs. As the sun sets, the corner of the pyramid casts a series of triangular shadows on the side of the northern staircase. These shadows merge to create the illusion of a feathered serpent, the god Kukulkan, slithering down the pyramid. It's a breathtaking fusion of astronomy, mathematics, and religious symbolism, designed to mark a precise moment in time. Further south, in the Andes, the Inca city of Machu Picchu sits perched on a mountain ridge, a location prone to torrential rainfall. How did it survive without washing away? The answer lies hidden beneath its terraces, a sophisticated drainage system. The Inca built a deep, layered network of gravel and rock beneath the topsoil. This allowed water to drain away quickly, preventing erosion and landslides. About 60% of the construction at Machu Picchu is underground, an invisible feat of hydraulic engineering that protected the city. In China, ancient builders faced a different threat: earthquakes. Their solution was the earthquake-resistant pagoda. Instead of a rigid frame, these wooden towers were built around a massive central pillar, or shinbashira, that runs from the ground to the top. During an earthquake, the pagoda's layers can sway independently, almost like a stack of bowls, while the central pillar acts as a stabilizing counterweight. It allows the structure to absorb and dissipate seismic energy rather than fighting against it. It's a design so effective, inspired modern earthquake-proofing techniques. Long before air conditioning, the Persians had mastered the art of passive cooling with their badgers or wind catchers. These towers, rising from the rooftops of buildings in the desert, were designed to funnel cool breezes down into the living spaces below. Some designs even passed the air over underground water channels or qanats, creating a natural form of evaporative cooling. It was a brilliant, energy-free way to make desert life comfortable, a system perfected over 2 millennia ago. From passive cooling to advanced plumbing, ancient ingenuity knew no bounds. In Rome, the Cloaca Maxima, one of the world's earliest sewer systems, was so well built by the Etruscans that parts of it are still in use today. It began as an open canal to drain marshes and evolved into a vast, covered network that carried waste out of the city, improving public health immeasurably. In the middle of a lake, the Aztecs built their magnificent capital, Tenochtitlan, a city that rivaled Venice. They created a grid of artificial islands, connected by massive causeways and a complex network of canals that served as the city's streets. It was a marvel of urban planning and hydraulic engineering, a floating metropolis that supported a population of over 200,000 people. Ancient civilizations also used architecture to communicate with the divine. The ziggurats of Mesopotamia, with their layered terraces and grand staircases, were seen as man-made mountains, symbolic stairways connecting the earth to the heavens. Each level brought priests closer to their gods. In Egypt, the Abu Simbel temples were carved into a mountainside with such astronomical precision that twice a year, on the pharaoh's birthday and coronation day, the sun's rays would penetrate deep into the temple, illuminating the statues of the gods and the pharaoh in the inner sanctum. For the rest of the year, the sanctum remained in darkness. In Istanbul, the Hagia Sophia's massive dome appears to float ethereally above the main chamber. The Byzantine architects achieved this illusion by placing a ring of 40 windows at the dome's base. The light pouring through these windows obscures the supports, making the colossal structure seem weightless, as if suspended from heaven by a golden chain. And finally, we look to the soaring cathedrals of medieval Europe. To build higher and fill the sanctuaries with divine light, architects developed the flying buttress. These external stone arches transferred the roof's weight outwards and down, allowing the walls to become thinner and be filled with vast stained glass windows. This innovation not only provided structural support but also transformed the spiritual experience, flooding the once dark interiors with color and light. From self-healing concrete and optical illusions to celestial alignments and earthquake-proof pagodas, the engineering secrets of the ancient world are a powerful reminder. They show us that with ingenuity, observation, and an intimate understanding of the natural world, humanity can achieve the seemingly impossible. These structures are not just relics of the past. They are a blueprint of brilliance, challenging us to look at our own world with new eyes and endless curiosity. Thanks for watching.